Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, it's really good to have you. I thought I'd start the video up here just because this is about my face today. This is about my everyday makeup and yeah, so I'm getting annoyed because my hair was sitting so nicely and now it's just flopped. So in the thumbnail I'm probably gonna look nothing like me. But yeah, this is all about my everyday makeup. A lovely girl actually commented on my last video and asked if I wouldn't mind doing this video. So of course I thought I'd sit down and play with some makeup. This is just like the makeup I wear for work. And it's basically just like my go-to. It's just like chiseled out skin, nice nude lip, some lashes and some eyebrows. It's nothing extensive because I hate getting up in the morning. I'm not a morning person whatsoever and I hate it, so the quicker the better. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned. Right, let's get some makeup on this very tired face. Excuse my fake tan. I don't know why it's like come off on my shoulders, but we'll make it work. So for my foundation at the moment, I switched my foundation up quite a bit because I used to use, sorry if you can hear the birds outside, I used to use Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay, but then they changed the formula of it and it's basically. So I've been trying a couple of different ones and I actually really like this one. It's the Rimmel London 25 Hour Hydration Boost, this one. And I've really been liking it. So I just apply that with a beauty blender. This one I'm pretty certain that I got from, I think I actually got it from somewhere like B&M or something. It's not like an actual branded like beauty blender, but it works really well. I always like dampen it, so I run it under water and like squeeze it out. It's so much better for blending if you do that, like way better. It just works so much better. So I just take quite a bit of this because I love, this is actually quite full coverage anyway, but I really love like a really full coverage foundation. Like if I wanted you to see my skin, then I wouldn't wear foundation. So I've just taken that and I always blend it down onto my neck just a wee bit. My tan actually matches, obviously not my shoulders, but my tan normally matches it actually really well when I haven't somehow missed my shoulders. So I just take that and I just bounce it into the skin all over, making sure that I just get everywhere, really. I'm gonna attempt to go rollerblading today. So back in October, like September, October time last year, I had basically decided that I wanted to start rollerblading and instantly thought that I would be brilliant at it because I do that when I want to start something new. I just think that I'm instantly going to be absolutely fabulous at it. I'm not at all. And I think I've only been on the skates actually about 3 times since then. So me and my sister are going to find like a quiet spot somewhere and I'm going to try again. So in my next video it might be a story time about how I broke my leg. I tried to rollerblade. But I really want to get good at it, you know, because you see like videos of people on Instagram and stuff like that and they're dead good at it and they look so cool doing it. It just looks like something that would be like so much fun. So I really want to get good at it. So once I've successfully covered my whole face in foundation, I just take a wee bit more and just dot it everywhere and then just blend it in just to add a tiny wee bit more coverage because I want to look like I'm wearing a mask. As you can see, I'm filming in my living room and not my bedroom because my makeup desk, like my dressing table, is actually against the wall next to the window. But like say, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Say the window's here, it's there, so it's facing away from the window. So it's not that great lighting. So I've just moved my coffee table here and that's where you're sitting in my living room because then I can just sit right up against the window. I don't know why my throat's so croaky. I don't feel unwell or anything. It's just so croaky. There we go. So we're all done with the foundation. It's all looking pretty even and blended out. This foundation is really lovely because it's really glowy, but the only problem with that with me is I have ridiculously oily skin, like ridiculous. So I have to powder down all foundations, even if they're matte, I still have to powder them down. So I am gonna go ahead and powder. I'm actually using a collection powder. I go back and forth on collection makeup. Sometimes some of it can be really good, like this powder is really good. It really smooths out your skin and really just like highlights certain areas. Like you can see there, I've just popped it under there, it's already kind of chiseling out my face a wee bit. But like I said, I kind of go back and forth on collection just because some things are good, some are not. I tried their mascara and it's shockingly bad. So yeah, but this powder is really good and it's really cheap. It's just a pressed powder. As you can see, I use it so much. When I powder, I focus quite a lot under my eyes, down my smile lines, around my mouth and my chin. I mean, I have to put loads of it on everywhere because, like I said, I've really oily skin. But I do try to kind of just like highlight certain areas of my face as well, which I'm going to do in a wee second. Oh, my back is so sore. I've been at work for the last couple of days and I noticed it yesterday that my back was absolutely killing me and I don't know why. Is this what happens when you get to 25? You just start getting achy and sore all the time? My mouth pure whistled there when I said sore. Got such a weird body. That's everywhere powdered, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take quite a bit of product on the brush. This, by the way, is a foundation brush. It's from Real Techniques, but I use it as a powder one because it's really dense and it's so good for packing it on. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and kind of like bake under my cheekbones a wee bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing under my eyes and in the middle of my forehead. So down the sides of the nose. This is actually a really good brush for that because you can see it just kind of gets right in there. So this is just to kind of try and highlight my face a wee bit, make it look a little bit less flat. And right in the middle. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit and I'm going to start to bronze up my face. I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer. It's by Physicians Formula. As you can tell, this is my favourite bronzer in the whole world and I really need to get a new one. Just like you will see, a lot of my products I need to get new ones. Probably should have waited until all my products looked a wee bit better, but it's fine. Here we are. This is all real over here. Barely got any makeup left. Oh, it actually just smells of butter. It's amazing. I love it. So I'm going to use the Morphe E14 brush. Mine is self-taped together. Such a mess. And I'm just going to focus that primarily on my cheekbones just now. And I always bring it right up, trying to avoid the hairline because if you're fake blonde like me, or naturally blonde actually, of course, you know the pain of getting makeup in your forehead and like your forehead, like your hairline. It's an absolute pain. It just goes so orange. Bronzer is definitely my downfall. Like I just go way too ham because I love having a bronzed face. There we are. What I do next is I contour my nose. So I just take like the side, because this is quite a tapered brush, I just take the side of it and dip it in the product. And then I just sweep down the sides of my nose, right from where my eyebrows meet the tip of my nose. Tip of my nose? Top of my nose. I am going to dull it down a wee bit with powder in a second, because I don't want it to look too mental. but I just love doing this because if not, my nose just kind of gets lost in my face. And I just take a wee bit on the tip. And that's that. I'm going to put a wee bit of blush on. This is the MAC Eternal Sun blush. It's quite a warm tone blush. And I'm just going to bronze up my cheekbones just a wee bit more with it. So it's really pigmented, so you really don't need a lot, or you will end up looking like the Eternal Sun itself. And then just dab what's left of the product on the brush on my forehead. Again, this does normally match. Who is phoning me? Sorry, somebody was phoning me. Yeah, like I said, it does match normally. Actually, no, I'm going to bronze up my shoulders a wee bit. That did not help one bit. Now I'm just going to sweep away that powder just a wee bit. It really does kind of help to chisel out underneath your cheekbones if you've got quite a round wee face like I do. Powder will help you. And then by doing this, that's just kind of softening the contour that we did on our nose a wee bit. And there you go, foundation's done. So next on, oh, hi Grump, my little hamster. How's it going, little homie? Next on, I do things in quite a weird order. So what I do is I take a makeup wipe and a little spoolie, and I just brush through my eyebrows and try and get some of like the foundation and like powder out of them, just so that when I actually do my eyebrows, they look like eyebrows and not orange slugs on my face. Can you hear Grumpy bite in his cage? Grump! Try to film a video, friend. And then, this is really weird, but I take my makeup wipe in my fingers like that, and then I actually just gently kind of go over my eyelashes and try and get some of the foundation and stuff out my eyelashes as well. It just helps when you're putting like mascara and stuff on. It really helps them not look orange, and it helps your lashes blend better. For my lashes today, I'm just using, there we go, just using these really like wispy ones. I'm pretty certain that these are ones that are supposed to look like your weight, like you've got like lash extensions, like actual like semi-permanent ones on. I can't remember where they're from. I think it's eyelash. Well, yeah, it's eyelash. What's it called? Wow. Eyelure, I think is how you say it. I cannot pronounce things for the life of me, but I'm pretty sure that they're from there. They're just really wispy and really pretty, so I'm going to use them. So I'm going to glue them up now, because I'm not, like for my everyday makeup, I don't do any like extensive eye makeup whatsoever. I'll just do a bit of liner, a bit of mascara and some lashes. For my lash glue, I'm actually using the Quick Set from Duo. If you've seen any of my videos before, I've actually moaned and moaned and moaned about this lash glue, saying that it's terrible and I hate it. But I've actually kind of like been working with it and it's actually been, when you kind of like figure out how to use it and how much to put on the lashes and stuff like that, it's actually so good. And if you don't use a huge amount, because it is really sticky, you do not need a huge amount whatsoever. If you don't use a huge amount, sorry, then it does come off your lashes once you stop wearing them. Like I was saying, I don't do any like extensive eye makeup when I'm doing my everyday makeup. This is like the makeup I wear to work and stuff like that. But I do use a bit of eyeliner, literally just a line along the lid and the lash line, just to make my lashes blend in. If I wasn't wearing lashes, I wouldn't wear eyeliner every day. This is the NYX Epic ink, by the way. I literally just draw a line. Just along the lash line, like that. Nothing extensive whatsoever. next up I'm going in with some mascara. I am not fussed by mascaras at all because I wear lashes basically every single day of my life, so mascara doesn't bother me. As long as it makes my lashes black, then that's fine. So I've got a Rimmel London Extra Super Lash Mascara, which is alright, it's not anything to rave home about, but I do have a different wand in the top because the wand was so thick and chunky and I hate that. So I just used a wand from one of my mascaras that was going out. I use a really thin wand because I have hooded eyes and I've already got a bit on my eyelid. So if I have a really chunky wand, then it's just going to go everywhere. I just put a wee bit on. I don't put absolutely tons on because I'm going to put lashes on anyway. And if you do too much, then it's going to, like, your natural lashes are going to stand out from your false ones. You want them to kind of be able to blend in together. While my lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. This is embarrassing. So I'm running out, okay, I'm running out. But this is just a Rimmel eyebrow pencil. It's nothing that exciting. I'm pretty sure mine is just in dark brown. Yeah, it is. It's just in dark brown. And I need to get another one. Story of my life. So what I start by doing is I start right at the front of the brow and I just draw a very thin line just under where my natural hairs start, and then I flick upwards to create hair strokes. Nothing too heavy. It is literally just to extend the front of my brow. And then I'm just going to continue the line upwards underneath my eyebrow and kind of create a bit of a higher up tail. The tail of my eyebrow finishes down here, but I like a bit of a higher brow. So I've just kind of extended it a wee bit further on and just a wee bit higher. I just find it lifts the face a wee bit more. And I'm just going to join up on the top. And when I get to where my brow arches a little bit, I'm just going to follow that round and down, and then meet up with the tail of the brow. And that's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll fill them in. They don't need to be too even. Eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. Just going to go ahead and fill them in. I'm not going to do them too blocky. I'm just going to fill them in like lightly, and then I'm just going to kind of blend them together using a spoolie. Blend them together. What I mean is like blend the outline and the inside, not blend them both together. I used to have really blocky eyebrows. Like, I think everyone kind of went through that phase, but mine were ridiculous. Like, there was no hair strokes at the front. It was literally just like a block that I would actually like almost injure my face by pressing down on so hard to colour in. It's ridiculous. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. And like I said, I'm just going to brush the eyebrows. Just kind of let them blend in a wee bit together. Yeah. I'm going to glue on my lashes. So, because this is the quick set lash glue, it does not take long at all. So once I've done everything else, I'm just going to pop these on. I have worn lashes for ages, like years and years and years now. And everybody, like loads of my friends say to me, how do you put them on? Like, they're so hard to put on. And I don't know whether it's just because I've worn them for ages now, but I do find it quite easy to put them on. So I just use my mirror down here. Always have your mirror looking down, because then your eyes will naturally look down into your mirror. A lot of people try and put them on like this, but you're already looking up, so it's going to be too hard. You've not got enough room. So I just look down and start with the front of the lash, and then let the rest just kind of follow. There you go. last two steps are I'm going to put some bottom lash mascara on. Just using the same mascara as before. Just putting a wee coat on. I just like how my lashes look when I have bottom mascara on as well. This is my favourite ever lip combo at the moment. I think it's Rimmel. Doesn't actually say, but it's the Lasting Finish, which is making me think that it is Rimmel because I'm pretty sure Rimmel is Lasting Finish. Lip crayon in 705 Cappuccino. And then I've got the Revolution Pro lipstick. Can we just talk about this packaging, please? It's amazing. And it is in the shade Cashmere. So, of course it's a nude because I absolutely love a nude lip. But this is your lipstick here. And your lip liner here, which I haven't sharpened. For the bottom, I do bring it down a little bit further than my natural lip line. We all know that I love to overlay my lips a wee bit because I haven't had them done in a while and I'm missing them. I just bring it down a wee bit more at the sides. I don't necessarily go too far underneath my lip. It's more at the sides just to kind of fill them out a wee bit. And then on top I am going to try and stay as close to the natural lip line as I can. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of blend that in a wee bit. Just so it's not too harsh. And then we'll go in with the lipstick. What I do when I've got my lipstick is I actually bring it right up. To where I've put my lip liner, just so that it does all blend in a wee bit better. And there you have it. Okay, so that is literally all I do for my makeup every day. I am going to go and sort my hair because my fringe is all pinned back and it is going to need like straightened to make it look nice again. And then I'll come back and say goodbye to you. So that is how I do my everyday makeup. It's literally just the quickest and simplest thing, which really helps me because I hate getting up in the morning to go to work. Like, I love my job, but I hate getting up. Like, I really do. I'm not a morning person whatsoever, so I needed something really quick and really simple, and this is it. Just nice, like, bronzed, chiseled out skin and lashes and lipstick. So it's nothing like too extensive. Also, I cannot get my hair to look nice. I cut my hair short and now like a ponytail just doesn't work for me anymore. But anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, hate getting up in the morning, needed something really quick and simple, and that is it. That is my everyday makeup. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I can't remember how to end it. Honestly, I've been doing this for like a year and a bit now and I always forget how to end my videos. It's ridiculous. Thanks. Oh, if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, comment, share, etc, etc, whatever takes your fancy, we greatly appreciate it. And if you do want to join the wee fam I'm creating over here on YouTube, give me a wee subscribe. We are a lovely bunch so far and we'd love to have you. Take care, I'll see you in my next video. There we go. Bye guys.